name's Tracy, and I want to welcome you to my show, Salad and Wine. I have had a love affair with salad for a long time, all the way back in high school, and thankfully my love affair with wine started much later than that. And my husband always makes fun of me because every single night for dinner I have salad, and oftentimes I have a glass of wine, or sometimes two, with my salad. So since he's making fun of me all the time, I decided I was going to show him and start a TV show about salad and wine. Every time I go to a restaurant, I see lots and lots of women. At least we live in California, so it's very popular in California for women to have salad and a glass of wine while they are enjoying it. So I thought I'm going to do a show. So today what we're going to do is we are going to cook Thai chicken salad, and we will enjoy some Crema Chardonnay. So for now, what we're going to do is just get the meat ready. So the chicken needs to be marinated for a while, grilled, chopped, and then we can prepare the salad. So I am an organic lover because I'm a holistic health coach. So I try to buy organic and healthy food whenever possible. So today we're going to start off our chicken with this organic chicken from Nob Hill. And I need to open it up. And then what we want to do is we want to place it in between paper and pound it down for uniform thickness. So when you do the pounding, you want to make sure the mallet is on the flat side, or it kind of just chews up the chicken and makes a mess. So here we just pound it out. Just so it's not too thin, but just so it's more even, because it's pretty uneven when you get started with it. So we've got the chicken, and then I'm going to go ahead and put each piece in a Ziploc so we can add the marinade and put it in the fridge for a couple hours. You're all mad at somebody, you get out your aggressions, you're frustrated, just pound out that chicken. Like, take that. Okay. We're going to do 2 more pieces, because what I'm going to show you is how you can prepare for multiple days of salad. So today we're going to make 4, gosh, for me it will probably be 8 people. But we're using 4 chicken breasts, and we are going to grill them all up. Marinate them first, grill them on a Traeger wood pellet barbecue. If you don't have one of those, they're amazing. And we have 1 more to go. Okay. Oh, I got hair on my face. I should probably wear a hairnet, but I'm not serving this to the public, so no big deal. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to add olive oil. So the recipe, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm a mom with 3 teenagers, so everything I do has to be as quick and easy as possible. So this is the way I marinate my chicken. All right. Now we're going to do garlic. I live very close to Gilroy, which is the garlic capital of the world. And so we have this handy Christopher Ranch peeled garlic. It is awesome. I buy it by the bucketful and just squeeze away. The recipe calls for about 2 tablespoons, and I'm just gonna squeeze a bunch, guesstimate it. Hey, the more garlic the better, right? It's good for you. Okay. Let's get this garlic. I think that's good enough. I'm sure it's over 2 tablespoons, but like I said, that's okay. Okay. Now we're gonna add some tamari. Okay, now we're going to add some tamari, and this is organic. It is made, it's gluten-free, so it's the healthy kind of soy sauce. If you can't find it, you can just use regular soy sauce if you'd like. So we're just gonna do 1 tablespoon and add it straight to the bag, and then 1 teaspoon of sea salt. There. There, now what we're gonna do is take a bunch of air out of the bag. Seal the bag nice and tight so nothing leaks out, and then you're just gonna squish it around like this. Squish, squish, squish. It's the fastest, easiest way to make it. And now what I'm going to do is put this in the refrigerator for a couple hours, let the marinade soak, and we will come back later. Okay, welcome back. I just pulled the chicken off of the Traeger barbecue. I did 10 minutes on each side, and when I took it out of the bag with the marinade, I kind of took the extra marinade and poured it over the top of the chicken, and that took 20 minutes. So right now it's cooling over on the back burner, and we are going to prepare our dressing. Okay, so the first dressing is a lime cilantro dressing, and I grow cilantro in my garden, so I have some of that. And the first thing that we're going to do is it calls for 1/4 of a red bell pepper. So we will add that to the blender. Oh, and by the way, this is a Blendtec blender. It's the same unit that they use at Jamba Juice, and I love it. I make smoothies with it every morning, so it's my salad in a blender. We'll do that show one time. Okay, and a small bunch of cilantro, and I'm just gonna throw that into the blender, super easy. 2 tablespoons of honey, and this is a local raw honey, which I recommend you finding a local source of raw honey for yourself and your family because it really helps with allergies, and it's an all-natural product, which I really like. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of honey, if I can get it out of the jar without making a gigantic mess. Okay. There we go, 2 tablespoons of honey. Okay. Now we need 1 tablespoon and 2 teaspoons. Whoops! Okay, 1 tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of vinegar, and I like the organic Bragg's unfiltered. Kind of cloudy, but it's really good for you, and I like it zippy, so I'm gonna just put in 2 tablespoons. That would be pretty yummy. And 1.5 tablespoons of limes. So we have got this amazing lime juicer because my husband loves making margaritas, and instead of buying sugary lime juice, we like to make our own limes and then add some agave nectar, and then you have a low glycemic margarita, kind of. With the Grand Marnier, it adds some sugar, so I guess it adds a little bit of glycemic, but it's better than the kind that you would normally buy. I'm a pro at squeezing limes in this lime juicer. So, okay, let's see if we've got 1.5 tablespoons yet. This is the same one I measured the honey in. Oh well, that's all right. Okay, and I like everything really zippy, really spicy, so I always add a little extra. And next we have agave, 1.5 teaspoons of agave. And this is an organic agave. And this is like what I was saying, we add to our margaritas for a low glycemic margarita. And now we have 2 teaspoons of Dijon, if I can open it. Okay. 1, 2. All right, next, oh, my favorite, sesame oil. Where is it? It smells so good. Okay, it says 1/2 teaspoon on. So actually, yeah, 1/2 teaspoon. And next we are going to grate some fresh ginger. I need my little grater. And it calls for a 1/4 teaspoon. So that is not that much. So I like to use these little paper squares because it kind of keeps your counter on your food clean. And I just kind of grate the ginger on the paper square. And then it doesn't get all over the counter. And it's easy to measure afterwards. There. 1/4 teaspoon. I'm running out of spoons. Okay, that was a big 1/4 teaspoon, I know, but that's okay. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon salt. It's like 95 degrees here. I'm sweating bullets. Okay, that was a 1/4, so let's do, actually, you know what? Oh yeah, I better do that. I want to have a little bit more salt. Okay, now what we're going to do is blend this, and I don't see the lid. Okay, so we're going to blend this. Now we're going to add our olive oil. 1/2 cup organic extra virgin olive oil. And we're gonna go slow. And that's it. Mmm, smells so good. Hi, we're back to make the peanut dressing. So this Thai salad has 2 different dressings. It has the lime cilantro and then it has the peanut dressing. For a shortcut, you can always go to Trader Joe's and buy their spicy peanut dressing, and I do that a lot. But today we're gonna make it from scratch, okay? So we start off with organic peanut butter. And this is basically organic peanuts and salt, and that is it. Most peanut butters, commercial peanut butters, have partially hydrogenated oils in them and sugar and all that stuff, and you want organic because peanuts are a very high pesticide crop. So I like having organic peanut butter. So let's do 1 more tablespoon. And then we're going to do a tablespoon. Actually, you know, I'm going to double this recipe. I just thought of that because while you weren't watching, I doubled the lime and cilantro dressing because I like having a lot of this stuff, and it's actually really good if you get some like soba noodles and you can put the dressing on it. Is that 3 or 4? I don't remember. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1 more. I think that was 4. Next time I'll just use a 1/4 cup. I think it will be a lot easier. All right, live and learn. Okay, so remember we're doubling the recipe. So it calls for 1 tablespoon of seasoned rice wine. Rice wine vinegar. I buy the light. It has a lot less sugar. So put in 2 tablespoons of that. And I also need 2 tablespoons of honey. Like I said earlier, it's the raw local honey. So let's put the raw local honey in here. So we're going to use 2 tablespoons. Okay. And, 1.5 teaspoons of water. Okay, I have a water filter over here at the sink, so I'm going to go ahead and put a tablespoon of water. Okay, next we have 1.5 teaspoons of tamari, which is the organic gluten-free soy sauce. So since we're doubling, we're going to put a tablespoon. Whoops, I almost put 2. Ah, I haven't even opened the wine yet. Okay, a tablespoon of agave. So we're going to use 2 tablespoons of the organic agave. You guys, I'm seriously like so hungry. I can't wait till this is done. Okay, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So since we're doubling it, that would be 1.5 teaspoons. So what's that? A teaspoon, okay. 1.5 teaspoons. And once again, this is sea salt. And then we have 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. I want to make sure that. So we'll put 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne in. I like it spicy, so I might get a heaping 1/2 teaspoon. And then some red bell pepper flakes, or red chili pepper flakes. You know, the kind that you put on pizza? So it says a pinch. I'm going to open it up. Woo, that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to try 2 pinches. 1, 2. Okay, that's going to be spicy. Let's just put a little extra. I like things spicy, and I like vinegary, citrusy, that type of flavors. But of course, adjust it to your own palate. Next, we add a tablespoon of canola oil, but I like olive oil. So I'm going to use olive oil today. Here's a clean tablespoon. I've got dirty ones everywhere. Okay, so 2 tablespoons. That doesn't look like that much, does it? Wow, maybe I should have quadrupled the recipe. Okay, put the lid on. Press the setting that's for sauces, dips, dressings, and batters. Okay, then I like to store things in jars instead of plastic. So I say jars all the time, any type of a glass jar. And this one is way too big because look at how little that makes. I forgot because I usually buy the Trader Joe's version. So, oh well, that's a double recipe of peanut dressing. And we will come back and prepare the salad. Okay, we're back. We've marinated chicken, we've made the lime cilantro dressing, we've made the peanut dressing, we've cooked the chicken. Now it's time to assemble everything. And the most important part, we get to open the wine. Okay, it's not even 5 o'clock yet, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do, you know, showbiz. Okay, I love La Crema. And this is a La Crema Chardonnay. It is 2009, and it is one of my favorite wines. Got a lot of favorite wines, but this is one of them. The cork looks clean, so I'll put that there. Here we go. Let's see. I have a workshop tonight where I'm doing a smoothie and juicing workshop, so I better not have too much. Oh. That has such a good buttery feel. It's just creamy. It feels so smooth, and it's so creamy. Maybe that's why they call it La Crema. I'm not really sure, but we will enjoy the wine and we will chop our veggies for our salad. So the first ingredient is a head of Napa cabbage. And here we go. This is Napa cabbage. So we are going to chop it and get it all ready. I've already rinsed everything and cleaned everything, so you don't have to be bored with that. So what I do when I chop is first I slice. And remember, I'm all about simple. So I'm not a chef, I'm just a busy mom who likes salad and wine, okay? But I just stick all of the cabbage in this Ziploc and pop it away, okay? That's number one. That way, the good thing is then you can just kind of eat it all week. Okay. So the next ingredient is the red cabbage, a small head of red cabbage. And all you chefs out there watching, if I'm doing something wrong with my cooking skills, let me know if it will save me time. If it will create more time, don't tell me because I probably won't do it. So, anyways, you slice this up. I'm not very good with knives in the kitchen. I've sliced myself and had to get stitches twice. So I just kind of Okay, I've got to find my good. Can't find it, so I will just use this one. Okay, I'm not going to use the other piece because compared to the small head of that cabbage, this is enough and it will stay fresher if it's untouched. So then I'm just going to put the red cabbage in a bag. And then the next ingredient I have is carrots. So it says 2 large carrots. I happen to love carrots. These aren't very large. So I'm cutting the ends off. You know, I'm going to wipe this. I don't want to be commingling the flavors. So put that aside. And clean the knife. I love paper towels. I probably use too many paper towels, but I like them. Okay, the recipe calls for julienning the carrots and peeling them, but I don't like to peel carrots. So I always buy organic carrots anyways, so I just scrub them. And all the good fiber and vitamins and all that is in the skin. So why would we want to like peel that off? It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'll have another sip of wine. Oh darn. This is a really bad job. Okay, sorry. Kitchen faux pas, put your hand in your hair, but I'm only preparing food for me. I would never be a commercial chef, not my thing. And mix up the flavors. I like everything to be unique. Okay, I'm just gonna cut myself. We'll finish those later, okay? I've got enough for my food tonight and I'm starving, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, next on the list is green onions. And I got green onions. I found organic green onions, which is good. Just like my organic red bell pepper. So, cut off the ends of these. Move all that carrot stuff. We'll deal with that later. Finish it. I think I need to go get a new food processor. Okay, so we do the carrots. I mean, what are these onions? So slice up the onions. I love onions because they're zippy and spicy, and I think they're called spicy, maybe pungent, I don't know. I think they're a pungent flavor, but I love onions. One thing you can do if you want is save the tops and the ends and all the scraps to your vegetables, and you can make a vegetable broth with it. So I don't do it. I just buy the organic vegetable broth. But someday when my kids are at college and I have more free time, maybe I will try that. But I know people who do and they say it's delicious. Okay, another paper towel. Let's clear the deck. You know, on these shows, when I say we're doing a show with La Crema, everybody should have a glass of La Crema. It's not fair for me to get all the fun. Okay, now the other half of the bell pepper, remember we put in, since I doubled that recipe, we put in, okay, this knife really is not good. I don't think he did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just chop it. I love red bell pepper. Okay, so we're going to put the red bell pepper in this bag. Do you see the formula I'm kind of working on? So we take all these bags, we get everything all prepped, and then during the week we can just feed off of it. Which, us busy moms, well, it's hard. It's hard to cook because when you like wine and salad and your kids like burgers and pizza, you're just going, okay, well. So next we're using a cucumber. I'm using a half of an English cucumber, and I'm peeling it, but I love cucumbers. We're actually growing them in the garden, and those I can eat the skin because they're so fresh and new. Right, wrong, I don't know, but that's what I do. It works for me. I can just eat them plain. They're so good. See? Okay. That is good. Okay, we're almost done with the vegetables. And I'll finish the carrots later, like I said. Next, we have avocado left and we have chicken left. And I do not want to do the avocado yet because you know how fast avocado turns brown and I don't like it like that. So what I'm going to do is chop up the chicken, then we will assemble the salad, and then I'm going to eat because I'm starving. Can't believe I'm drinking wine at 4:30, but I'm only having a little bit. So I'm just going to chop up one chicken breast right now so you can kind of see what's going on and see what the finished product looks like. I'll get to the other ones later. Okay, this is so yummy. The Traeger barbecue grills everything super moist. So I'm just chopping up the chicken. Oh. So what I like about doing this is chicken is good for anything. It's good for a salad, which is what I use it for. And then my family will just eat it like for their dinner. You could put it on pasta, you can make barbecue chicken sandwiches, and it's the organic chicken, remember? So it's really clean, really healthy. Okay, now, last thing, the avocado. So we are going to slice and chop the avocado. And when I make a salad, I use 1/4 of an avocado. So since we do not want the rest of it to turn brown, what I'm going to do is just slice out my 1/4 portion, okay? That way the rest I can put in a baggie, put in the fridge, and it won't get as brown. So I'll put that on top of my salad when I'm ready. And I always close it, like so that it doesn't get all the oxidized damage. Oh. Now our final part. Okay, so I'm just real simple. Just take some of the Napa Cabbage, take some of the red cabbage. So healthy, so good for you. Take some carrots, some red bell pepper. Look how colorful that is. You got green and orange and purple and red. And some onions. And some chicken. I usually just like to eat about 1/2 of a chicken breast. And last, oh wait, no, I forgot the peanuts. Okay, so then we're gonna take this avocado, which is, like I said, it's just 1/4. Okay, and we'll put that in the refrigerator for later. And where's my peanuts? Okay, so then what we're going to do is we are going to put on the dressing. So I put 2 tablespoons of the lime cilantro. Actually, I think I want 3. Yum. 1 tablespoon of the peanut. Yeah, baby, that looks so good. I've been waiting all day for this. And then I take some peanuts, which I get in the bulk bins, so they're organic, because you may remember, peanuts are a high pesticide crop. So you don't want to eat peanuts that have been sprayed with pesticides. And there we have it. Take a look at that. I'm going to zoom in closer. Okay, and there we go, the final product, Thai chicken salad. Delicious, beautiful, nutritious, healthy, and you can eat it for the next few days with a little bit of La Crema. Bon appetit.